IG had a little bit of a Ricky of their own. Long at all when the shockwave's able to connect. NoTel is not a healthy man. He doesn't have mana for a Sunder, so Storm jumps in, trying to go for Fly. Now they turn their attention towards NoTel. Fly, there's no saving grace from him. OP will take the first blood. Remember, he knows how the Magnus works, and, well, he ain't no mug with the puck either. This illusionary orb flying in. Finally, they will remove the Thorn from their side.
Yep, and Blinks come a lot harder for XXS. He's having a lot of trouble hitting those Blink skewers right now.
Oh, this vision is just so damn good. Hello, Fly, welcome to the lane, and Fly, welcome to death. The Observer Ward was there, they just saw him come in and waited with the trap. S4, however, looking for some revenge. He hasn't managed to bring down the Ricky just yet. It's OP who's the primary target. Concoction, it cannot be disjointed. That's why Jirax can just roll forward, look for another silence or kick it. What's he got? He turns on the Magnetize instead. OP, one more jump available. He gets back to where the Tier 1 tower used to be, but now in comes S4. Over from the side, Q, is it time for the rock? He's got the golem available, and now OG, they have to switch targets once again. Q just wants to TP out this one. He's not going to drop the rock, and instead it's moving towards XXS. The stun, the silence, where is that stun? It's going to miss. He only hits the silence, and Anna, no mana. It's the vision. Okay, a dust from Jirax. He's hoping to find the Ricky scouting out, knows that he's not, so maybe there's your jump in. Nope, okay, they go on an illusion. Invictus Gaming, the puck, he jumped into the middle of the smoke screen. The 4-star found the rock will fall. S4 able to get both of his combo off, so maybe the control will still be there with a kick flying in from Jirax, opening and burning. They can't get everything off, and no tower will fall. You can turn on the Magnetize. Heavy damage from both sides. A quick denial from OP. So OG wouldn't even get the kill for that one. They've lost 3. The Stormer is already back to the world of the living. No one else going to follow through on this one. And Fly is just causing issues on the side. Looking at OP. S4 is going to silence him too. And that will be a decent amount of damage. If OP takes the damage from the Dream Call, he won't do it, however. Just ball lightning away, trigger Shrine. Be ready to fight again before NoTel's able to finish up this Tier 2 tower.
RP's up in 8 seconds.
In fact, it's S4 being initiated on a quick turn away. He won't be able to survive this one, or will he? They attack the 4-star forward, but there's no extra phase shift. S4 down for 44 seconds. Now Anna, he's going to stun himself again. He couldn't find a target. Burning was spinning in front saying, what's he going to do, bro? You can't do anything apart from die to Invictus Gaming as they go for more. XXS on the front lines. He's able to pick up an extra one. Now it's NoTel versus the world, and the world is against him. 4 heroes down for OG, overstaying their welcome, and now Roshan will go the way of IG2. And Anna's so close here. So
they're right on top of the shrine, though.
Oh, Bobica jumps up, instant dust, silence, and goodbye. Ricky is down for a good minute, so they go into the Dream Call. Burning tries to get out of this one. The stun will trigger even through that immunity. That's the bonus of that upgrade. And Burning on the run. Anna, is now the time when you can actually stun something. He preps it up. The silence a little bit out of range there for S4. 2 seconds, half a second. The rock will drop, and Anna will actually stun himself again. Fly will have to save him with a disruption. OP triggers the BKB, goes inside the base with NoTel already triggering off Metamorphosis. They want to do damage. No Ricky for 30 seconds. And normally that wouldn't be that big of a thing, but in this game it's huge. OG is the first big opening they've got to do damage inside the base, but be careful of the RP. You're ending up in XXS's world now, especially when Alchemist orchid it up, silenced up. There goes your first man to push back out with the RP. It'll catch 2, drag him in. It's S4 plus NoTel. The phase shift will end up saving 1, but no, S4 will die as he comes back out. NoTel, where's your extra help? Just keep spamming more illusions.
Radiant has used Scan, they know they're sitting on top of the shrine right now.
Oh, jump forward, a long jump in, finding Fly, OP finds the target. Burns half of his mana pool to do it, but he'll still have a little bit more left to fight against NoTel. Those Bloodstone charges allowing him to regenerate. Anna bringing in the stun, able to hit, the rock will fall, but can Burning do enough? With his BKB now triggered, same for OP. They stand their ground, but it's up against the Alchemist. Good regeneration for him, not to mention the Dream Call causing problems, but they jump in again. Another silence as Alchemist is being dragged away by Jirax. It's a saving grace. Omnisage trying to do its work, but Disruption is there. The Juggernaut, he hasn't really achieved enough. He'll end up killing up the Earth Spirit. So there goes the save for OG, and they're just trying to retreat, but the RP! Bring him in, and the hopes will be shredded apart! XXS, he got the glorious polarity out, and it has to buy back. They need to keep this contest going. XXS will die for his sins committed against the OG Tribunal. Burning wants to keep running. Another concoction stun. They are going to bring him down. These are going to be big kills. Burning going in for the spin. Anna, they're actually trying to go for doubles here, but with the help of S4, he is able to get it. 882 gold for that kill on Burning. He's worth a lot, but so is the space opening up and out around Roshan.
Normally,
here comes Bobica. The Thorn, what's he gonna find? And he'll find NoTal, a perfect smoke screen. Okay, you ain't keeping any distance. Fly is obliterated. NoTal wants to keep fighting, but he is being stalked. They'll trigger the Lincoln Sphere. The kick, it connected. The concoction's on as well. Burning is forced to go into his spin. As they clear up the illusions, Anna running himself forward, wants to do as much damage as possible. The Blade will hold him inside the smoke screen, trying to Manta style dodge back out. Tricks the trade can be very ineffective as NoTal has triggered up his metamorphosis. Burning is not too healthy. The kick flies through again. It won't hit any targets, but the Dream Call is keeping Magnus out of this fight for the moment. They're trying to bring him down. The rock, the space is created. Q is so low, but he waited out the entire Dream Call. Never had to take the damage. S4 still wants that kill, and he will claim it. The first casualty, it's going to be the Warlock. Now the Golems, they're cleaning up the rest of the mess on the back lines here, OG, while front lines, it's a roll forward. Jirax found Bobica trying to escape. It will not happen, at least trade. And now they've got the vision, the blink, the hex, but Omni Slash, how much damage will it do? The pullback, Earth Spirit can't do much more, not when he's orchid it up, and NoTal sunders onto Burning, so returns the damage out. Fly will drop, but Anna's bringing in the concoction. He wants it onto OP and he'll claim it. NoTal, they focus the Storm Spirit down, and OP, he'll have to deny himself with the Bloodstone charge. He'll be up very, very soon. Warlock dying on the back lines. Anna just keeps nudging in the waves, and with the help of Fly, this is starting to work. Okay, XXS playing around with the RP. He can't blink forward. That's a bit of a problem. The Orchid is over on Fly. He can't save himself either, so Fly is down now for 30 seconds.
He does need that 420 GPM badly.
Fly needs something more. He's level 11 in this game. You're 51 minutes in, and you got a 0-11. We actually have a contender for the Malcolm Ward at the moment. Storm Spirit jumps in. OP phase shift from S4. He dodges it and gets the Hex. OP's in trouble. Even with the Storm, the Rock will drop and create space, but the damage was there from NoTal. 42 seconds without the Storm Spirit and the bash. Okay, S4 will lose his life. 98 seconds without him, but Jirax looks for the extra control. It's down towards Q. A double kill now for NoTal, and they want more. Burning is on the run. Jirax, where's your control? Where's your vision? It's the Invis Shadow Blade. OG is not going to be doing anything.
They prevented themselves from getting RP'd, is why you just sent all the illusions out of them.
OP, the Hex, S4 is there! OP trying to create space, and all he does is create space for OG. Burning has to commit, brought down the puck. S4 does have buyback. That is not available for the Storm Spirit. But Anna on the run forward. Manta illusions. Now they're going to look for at least the mid-racks.
Potentially the big RP from XSS. It could still be right here, though.
Without the Storm Spirit, it's risky to attempt it. And there, Jirax, a fresh Yule Scepter. They saw him coming thanks to the Sentry Ward, giving him the vision. Next, the illusions that were up. Roshan's down. NoTal is the Aegis Immortal. A quick sign on the Magnus. Tricks of the trade. Ricky Maru on the wrong side of the river, and he'll be the primary focus now. Jumping back in front of Roshan, but there's sentries everywhere. Detection everywhere. 80 seconds. Again, Invictus Gaming are forced to fight a man down. As S4, long range and very quick maneuvering from the puck. He can jump between lanes.
I guess he's almost 6 letter right now, so he doesn't actually need the GPM too much on the puck. It's pretty cool. He just wants to be able to control the mag or control the Storm.
This is the most important menu up on our screen right now. That buyback menu. The 3 calls from Invictus Gaming can all come back up again. And it's only 800 shy for Warlock and Ricky to pick up their buybacks. OP gunning for Fly. Long jump out. Does he have enough damage? He should. Fly should pop from this one. The Orchid. I say the Orchid. It's the full Bloodthorn, but the Hex return. Rocks will fall, but it comes a little bit too late. Now it's OG on the aggression. XXS is forced back out. He's still stunned up. He got hit by the Dream Call, so they can't turn around just letting RP go, but he'll have to do it. There's no other choice. Omni Slash, NoTal, he's take more of the damage. He's able to do it. The Aegis Immortal will burn. It puts the Metamorphosis back on cooldown. OP, there's your buyback. Looking for the target. S4 up and towards the air. The Yulset won't save him. There's a big kill. 100 seconds without him and the RP. You still got that control. OG's losing too many of the front lines. They get no objectives out of this. So much patience from OG, but more patience from Invictus Gaming.
So they're going to take a lot of T3 damage. And T3 opens up shrines, and is that worth a buyback right now? Probably not for them, but...
Not for the Terrorblade. When he's 21 seconds away, you just have enough faith in Anna to do the work. As to spray it up, the blink. Cool. XXS is looking for Jirax. Anna preparing the concoction. He'll have to stun himself once again. Burning can look towards it, but the kick from Jirax, making it so Burning can't initiate. But that melee Rax is falling quickly. He goes 6 seconds until NoTal is back up again. Rax is down, and Invictus Gaming, all they have to do is get out now. Burning with the spins, able to do it. Straight TP. Oh, jump up. They look for the target. The Hex is going to be Jirax. The Earth Spirit in trouble. Alchemist TPing over, but will it still be enough with the Bloodthorn? The damage is there, and in fact now, it's the Alchemist in trouble. 2 minutes down. NOTAL needs to go huge now. Get himself out of the smoke screen. The disruption will allow that timing. It was the blink for the triple kill for Burning and the RP. That could be the game right there. Have IG done it? Have they got game 1 against OG? Burning, he wants to put the nail in the coffin. NOTAL is back up thanks to his buyback with the Hex forward. You can smell it in the air. It's Invictus Gaming, your RP locking down NOTAL. Nowhere to run. Burning will hold him. Smokescreen, nothing more to do but skewer him into the afterlife. OG, they will lose the game after being the first ones to really enter the base, taking the tier 3 towers. But Invictus Gaming, patience is a virtue they have displayed today.
Mother of God, that was such a hard game for IG to win. Oh my goodness, they had to pull out everything, and I thought the S4 had brought it back with his puck, but RP late game is just so hard to deal with.
It really is.